Every moment is a footstep towards your future, your destiny. So many options, so many destinations to consider. Which one to choose? My name is of no importance. Where I'm from does not matter. I am a ghost in the wind, an invisible force of initiative, an agent of change. I am a shadow. My purpose is to prevent and protect while remaining hidden to all those around. I have ears and eyes everywhere, but I work alone. The life I live is a solitary existence, yet my actions connect me to many. I never really know when my next assignment will be or where it will take me. All I can do is be ready, willing, and able when I do get that text. I used to get face-to-face briefings or actual phone calls back in the day. But now even covert operations are as impersonal as the rest of society. Just another day in the life of a shadow. My usual mission is targeting low to mid-rank operatives in various terrorist cells, and my current assignment is a similar infiltration and elimination task. I must blend into my surroundings like a chameleon while remaining extremely cognizant of my current environment. This is a profession of patience. I never know more than I need to, as too much background information can influence my judgment and muddy my focus. I have one specific terrorist individual who I must follow, confront, interrogate, and then eliminate. There are no exceptions. If a person is twisted or corrupted enough to plot against innocent people in the name of any religion, belief, or ideology, they belong in the past, and I will put them there. I'm like a big game hunter, methodically tracking my prey before promptly extracting my intelligence and implementing my inevitable kill shot. It is a necessary evil to remove this threat, and true evil that looms over all of us on a daily basis. is protocol to flee the area as casually yet as quickly as possible to avoid any authority intervention. Becoming just another face in the crowd is the best way to maintain stealth mode after a target hit. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. Winston Churchill, one of the greatest military leaders, but I prefer to be the soldier in the trenches. And when the sun sets, my mission continues deep into the night. Once again, when I get that helpful text, I must be ready to move. In this profession, being overly paranoid isn't always a bad thing. Here we go again. Honestly, this is my favorite part of the job. The key is to be highly flexible and malleable, as my destination coordinates, objective specifications, and assignments can change in any moment. I don't mind all the traveling. It is a new experience every time. Although sometimes it does feel like deja vu. Have I been here before? Or was it a dream? It all blends at times, and it is in those blurry moments that I maintain clarity and remain honed in on my objective. Changing my environment and approach is the best method for gaining a new perspective for my mission. Additional research is always necessary, and thinking inside the box is often as crucial as thinking outside. However, not every idea or pursuit is a good one, and sometimes it is a game of trial and error. I have to admit, sometimes the trail gets cold, and it is important to keep my eyes open for any strange activity. Of course, any leads that I receive are to be followed up immediately, and all text leads are corresponded in code to maintain secrecy. I must trust my contacts to distribute valid intel to me, and in turn, they must trust me to get the job done. Covering an entire city in one afternoon is fairly normal for me, and I don't mind. One, it allows me to survey the target's believed area, and two, I get to see some sights while remaining active for the day. That said, being cognizant of time is significant, as there is usually only a small window of opportunity to locate my target before the hit. Keeping connected with updates is how I save time and streamline the process during tracking. This is the life I lead. Constantly on the move. Never stopping. Always going somewhere. My line of work allows me to see some of the world's greatest landmarks, which I always take a brief moment to marvel and appreciate. The Eiffel Tower is one of my favorites. It is truly unique and has a certain je ne sais quoi. The trouble with tourist attractions is tourists who congest the sites where I'm tracking. To add to the problem, most terrorists strategize to blend in by looking like a tourist or a new resident. So heavily crowded public places are the norm for these slippery characters. Diligence, vigilance, and determination are all prerequisites for the types of objectives that I must complete on a daily basis. There is no room for frustration, hesitation, or self-deprecation in this most serious line of work. Only a present mind. Remaining in the now is how I maintain focus and concentration towards visualizing and anticipating where my target will be next. The thing is, tracking one target is usually straightforward, but when there are multiple targets, any additional insight is always appreciated. Consider this. My level of awareness and attention to detail is paramount, as I can attract counter-assailants while closely tailing my targets. It's like the hunter becomes the hunted, and I then must change my focus for the moment to avoid any public incident. I must now blend in with the masses as quickly as possible while closely scoping my environment and making prompt mental notes of individuals who don't fit in. Attention to detail with pinpoint precision is the only way to sift through the slew of civilians to locate a target. I lose valuable moments when I must shed my tail, and then it becomes a matter of life or death to make up for that lost time. My successes will never be rewarded or acknowledged. Only my failures will be known and highlighted by the media. For as efficient and effective as I can be, I am still not perfect. I am a shadow, but sometimes even I am too late.
Difficult to protect and to prevent. So we have to fight also with the conscience to be against extremist violence and to speak with all the persons who could be tempted by radicalization. It's very important not to have only a response due to military or police, but also from the civil society.
Prince Philip and I send our sincere condolences to the families of those who have been killed and those who've been injured in the attack in Paris this morning. We send our thoughts and prayers to all those who've been affected.